So ayan, hello, what's up sa lahat ng mga nanonood. Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Actually, gabi na pala. 6 na pala. Akala ko 5 pa lang. Yan, so nandito tayo ngayon sa ating Dream League Season 11
what's up
na
sa lahat ng mga nanonood?
Europe Qualifier Group B between Alliance and OG. Game number 1 in a best of 3 natin.
Stands ready.
Pero itong two teams natin, yung history na to in the past couple of tournaments, yung Alliance lagi may upper hand, pero let's see if OG could make it this time. Kasi wala pa silang appearance sa ating mga major eh. Minor pa lang, I think, kung hindi ako nagkakamali. So, ayan.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
May
remaining.
tao pa ba? Yan. Shoutout sa'yo, Errol Luzara. So, ako nga pala ang inyong caster para sa ating series na ito, si Lucify. Ayan.
OG's turn to pick.
Para sa Alliance, it's gonna be the S11. First pick, and OG is gonna go for that Shadow Demon and Monkey King. So, Monkey King, napakaagang pick nitong Monkey King, ha? Pero flexible naman to si Monkey King, eh. So, I think para sa OG, okay lang naman na ipakita agad nila kung ano yung mga course nila dito.
10 seconds remaining.
Kasi sila, para sa OG din, sila naman yung last pick dito. So, they could decide if ever they want to counter or play around their draft, di ba? Pero usually, yung nangyayari pagka last pick kayo is, yung last pick nyo, minsan pang-counter na lang. Pero Alliance is gonna go for that S11 with the Dazzle as well. Wala si Idol, iba na naman. Eto pa rin naman yung ano nila, carry nila ng OG, si ILTW pa rin. Siya yung ginamit nila last minor. And hindi pa rin sila nagpalit as of now. Lodi. Yes, magkakasyan, paring Ese, Junel Mar, Bohol, Maya. Mamaya, magkakasi paring Jet. Kumuha lang, I think, kumuha lang sila ng NBA. Hindi ko alam kung ba't di pa rin sila nakakabalik eh. Natagalan ata.
10 seconds remaining.
Pero OG is gonna decide to ban out that Huskar.
5 seconds remaining.
While for the Alliance, it's gonna be the Brewmaster and the Batrider as well. Oh, mga hero ni Seb yung binaban dito ng Alliance, ha? Nature's Prophet, Enchantress. Ba't yung Enchantress, ha? Hindi ko alam kung Enchantress. Ano bang binuff kay Enchantress ngayon? Let's see. Ayun, yung, I think yung Enchant, pinababa yung cooldown, pati yung mana cost. But OG is gonna decide to ban out that Oracle as well. Oracle is pretty strong against the Shadow Demon and the Monkey King natin. Kasi yung Soul Catcher, I think pwede ma-debuff dun sa first skill ni Oracle. Eh. Let's see kung tama ba. Yes, dispellable siya. Actually, malaking factor din kasi 40% HP yung mawawala pagka na Soul Catcher ka. Pero ito, OG is gonna respond with that Dark Seer. Pwedeng, actually, para sa OG, pwede sila kumuha ng Tuskar dito. If they want to. Para i-team up dito sa ating Dark Seer. San si Ana? Hindi ko rin alam kung nasan si paring Ana eh. Yan, pati kay Sugo. Shoutout kay Sugo. Ano, pare, rank 500 yung kalib natin ah. Hindi natin sure kung anong ginagawa as of now ni Ana eh. Pero, ang carry nila ay si ILTW. Galing niya ng espada. Excuse me. But for the Alliance, it's gonna be the Beastmaster. So, Beastmaster is very good in a 5-manning, like getting that Bloods early on, grouping up with his teammates as well. And they have the Dazzle, ah. Yung sustain ni Dazzle. Napakaganda niyan pagka magpa 5-man push kayo. Yan, shoutout kay Glenn. Serious matandak banawa. Ako nga eh. Pero, si ILTW, maganda rin naman yung performance niya so far eh. Kaya nga lang, hindi sila nagkiklik pag mga qualifiers na para sa ating major. So sa OG, I think this is gonna be a mid-Monkey King
10
signature
seconds
heroes ni
remaining.
Thompson. Pero wala
5
pa silang
seconds
support
remaining.
dito. 'Di ba pag last pick ka, save the best for last eh, 'di ba? Pero yung laki nila dito is yung position 4. So possibly baka makakita tayo ng MK position 4 dito considering na last pick tong OG natin. So sa Alliance, possibly pwede silang, ay hindi, naban na yung Lone Druid sa first phase. So that is gonna be taken out of the pool para sa side ng Alliance kasi si Quaifa, itong si Coke ba? Ayan, si Quaifa yung basa dito eh, sa mid laner nitong Alliance. Kahit ba champion sa TI, need pa rin sumali sa qualifiers. Yes, ganun kasi yung system natin ngayon in making it to the internationals, yung DPC points na tinatawag natin. Kung sino
OG's
yung
turn to ban.
I think top 8 sila yung magiging invited. Top 8 lang ata yung ini-invite dun sa ating DPC points. Yan, sub sa'yo, Sam Sulapas. Comeback OG. King of comebacks to eh, OG. Medyo slow yung start nila. But Alliance is gonna be picking up that Shadow
10
Fiend for their
seconds
mid laner.
remaining.
So MK versus Shadow Fiend. Let's see. Kasi
5
OG, pwede
seconds
pa sila
remaining.
mag-decide if they want this MK up against this Shadow Fiend. Because they have the last pick right here. Wala si Ana. Last
Dire
minor pa siya,
team
wala
ban.
guys. Oh, wag niyo nang hanapin muna yung wala. Nakikipag-date siya sa girlfriend I mean, si Ana, he's having a good time, spending his time with his family and friends and relatives as well. Kasi chinek ko din last time kung anong ginagawa ni Ana, kung bakit nag-take siya ng break. Personal matters lang. Siyempre, hindi naman pwedeng
10
naglalaro
seconds
ka lang ng
remaining.
video games eh. Kailangan may break ka din.
5 seconds
But
remaining.
OG's gonna ban out that Morphling. Well, Morphling ban against this Terror Blade, it makes a lot of sense, especially yung Replicate, copying that Terror Blade, pati na rin yung Reflection. Sino stand-in ng OG? Si ILTW. Yung stand-in natin para sa OG.
Dire team pick.
But eto, napakagandang ban nito para sa Alliance. Namimili sila, I think, kung Earth Spirit ba o Tuskar yung ibaba nila. Kasi lacking talaga ng position 4 dito yung OG natin eh. Wala pa silang Jerax Hero para sa kanila. Pero sa Alliance, kulang na lang nila dito is hard carry. So they could
10
go for that
seconds
Juggernaut,
remaining.
PA, ano pa bang hero yung magandang i-pick
5
against Terror
seconds
Blade?
remaining.
Faceless Void. Kaya lang Faceless
OG's
Void, I think
turn to
hindi.
pick.
Pero hindi, it's gonna be the Disruptor. So, it's gonna be the S-Ben. Position 1, I think. Eto, hindi ko madalas din makita to. Yung S-Ben position yan. Kasi usually, nilalaro lang si S-Ben. Position 3, 4, and 5 yan. Doon lang siya nagro-rotate sa mga roles na yun. Pero this time, it's gonna be the
10
position
seconds
1.
remaining.
Let's see what Alliance could do with this
5
S-Ben
seconds
carry.
remaining.
Pero I'm not sure kung position 1 siya. Pwedeng Dazzle carry kung trip nila, di ba? Tapos, magkasama Beastmaster together with the Disruptor. Pwedeng-pwede. Kasi si Dazzle naman, okay lang din naman siya. In terms of pushing, you can go for that early Midas, then transitioning into a Necro 1. I mean, Necro 1 muna, then into a mech. But who knows, di ba? Yung SF kasi natin pwedeng mech carrier din to para sa ating alliance. Kasi yung meta ngayon ni SF, ginagawa siyang mech carrier eh. Tapos transitioning into that Gribbs pick up. Like yung nakikita natin dun sa Gambit. Favorite na favorite nila yan. Yan, shoutout kay Joshua Baliber. What's up sa'yo, AC? TI versus TI champs. Oo nga. TI 8 versus TI 3 champions. Kaya lang, para sa Alliance, wala na yung mga pioneer ng Alliance eh. Sila Loda, EGM, but
You may
for the
now
OG, it's gonna
select
be the
your
Chen
heroes.
support. So, para sa side ng OG, Shadow Demon, Chen, they need to buy some time for them. Kasi medyo passive yung early game nila dito. They have the Chen, they have the Shadow Demon, and I think si MK yung kailangan gumalaw dito para sa side ng OG to make a space for his Terror Blade. Para sa side naman ng Alliance, nandyan yung 5-man push nila, Sven, Dazzle, and that Beastmaster. So, ayan, Boxy, Qualifier. I think si Taiga yung carry dito eh, para sa side ng Alliance eh. Yan, shoutout sa'yo, Jefferson A.
10 seconds
Estabilio,
remaining.
watching from Qatar, shoutout. What's up sa'yo, kapatid? Magandang gabi. Pati kay John Lester, Yotoko. Yan, shoutout sa'yo. Ano, kamusta na? Pati ito, Chen and Shadow Demon. Eh, hindi. It's gonna be the mid Shadow Demon up against SF. Yan ang sinasabi ko. Jerax will be playing that Monkey King. So, they're just gonna do that illusion technique. Yung disruption into this Terror Blade to create illusions. At napakasakit niyan. Yung ating disruption sa Terror Blade is pag naka-metamorph tong si Terror Blade natin. So, ngayon ko lang makikita to Shadow Demon mid. Pero dati nakakita naman tayo ng mga ganyan, Shadow Demon, AA. Pero considering na ngayong meta, napaka-rare natin makita yan, yung Shadow Demon mid. Pansit Canton para sa OG. Si Mickey ba yung carry dito sa Alliance? Hindi kasi ako familiar sa mga players nito eh. Yun nga. Yun na nga yung sinabi natin kanina. So, it's gonna be the carry, position 1 Dazzle or position 1 SF. Together with that Dazzle. So, pakilala muna natin for the both teams natin. Para sa side ng OG. No-Tail playing as the Chen. Si ILTW para sa kanyang Terror Blade. Si Jerax para sa kanyang MK. Si Seb para sa kanyang Darkseer. At si Topso naman para sa kanyang Shadow Demon. For the side of Alliance, si Insania para sa kanyang Disruptor. Quaifa naman para sa kanyang Shadow Fiend. Makey playing as the Dazzle. Boxy playing as the Beastmaster. And Taiga playing as the Sven. So ito, level 1 smoke. Coming from the side of Alliance. Let's see if they could pick off. Kaya lang wala yung heroes dito ng OG. It's on the top side of the map. So I think para sa OG, they're gonna run that tri-lane setup on the top lane. MK Chen together with this Terror Blade natin. Para naman sa OG, si Seb, tatlo yung katapat niya dito. So I think it's gonna be the Beastmaster on the top lane versus 3 heroes. But kita mo naman, OG, planting that high ground vision to scout things up para sa kanila. Kasi gusto mo para dito sa OG yung good start. Ayaw mo mag-fall sa laning phase kasi napaka-passive ng hero mo. So, imagine, kung passive na nga hero mo, tas lugi ka pa, ang hirap kumambak.
Very good, very good. The battle begins.
At eto si Jerax, lurking around the middle lane. I think i-stipe niya yung courier dito with this 3 dance. But they could kill this SF potentially with that Primal Spring. Tsaka pag nalubog siya dito ni Topson, pwede siya mamatay dyan. But No-Tail, harassing this Beastmaster early on with that Penitence. But Boxy's just gonna walk it off. Ito, nagsama na ng alaga dito si Boxy. Pwede patay ni No-Tail yan. Pero hindi pa rin nila tinitigilan dito Europe. So, bottom lane natin, first blood. Taken by the Alliance natin. Napakaagang first blood with the help of this Sven, Boots, and Stormhammer. Napakasakit nitong tri-lane nila sa bottom lane. Kailangan mag-ingat dito ni Seb. Pero si Insane is gonna rotate on that top lane. So, binigyan lang niya yung teams na ng head start dito. Uy, pinagbabado ng baboy Walang respeto to Isamon mo nga yung tunay na baboy, parang Boxy. Pero hindi. Alliance is gonna switch things up para sa kanila and Boxy is gonna go up against that Darkseer. Alam mo na, maganda yung ginawa dito ng Alliance kasi mas malakas yung trial nila dito once na they hit that level 2. And si Seb, nag-TP na dun sa bottom lane. So hindi na siya pwede makipagpalit ng lane dito sa top lane kung gusto niya kasi cooldown na yung TP niya. So as soon as the TP has come out for Seb, nagpalit na agad sila ng lane dito. But si Qualifier nabigyan dito sa middle lane in exchange for Thompson slide. Kakabigayan dito pero ito si BK ended up falling here on the top lane. Naku, lakad matatag si pare. Pero tignan natin, Jerax lurking on the trees and there's the reflection using to slow things up para kay Insania. And I think Insania will fall but nandun yung Warcry to save his teammate. And the turnaround play from the side of Alliance and Jerax will fall. But, uy, namatay. Na-snipe pa ni ILTW with the right click. Finishing off that disruptor natin. So, 1-for-1 trade going the way of OG. Yan. Last hit pala. Saan si Jet? Mamaya pa magkakasila parang Jet kumuha ng NBI. But sa bottom lane natin, makakaroon lang ng harassment dito for the both heroes natin. And si Boxy has to run out, especially up yung kanyang Iron Shell dito, Darkseer. And hindi enough yung slow nitong ating board. At ayun, pinatay pa ni Seb yung board dito ni Boxy. Pero nag-rotate. Nag-swap na naman yung Alliance dito. Ang gulo ng ginagawa ng Alliance dito. Hindi ko rin maintindihan. Pero, kasi nag-swap din yung OG dito.
False idolatry.
So, magbe-benefit yung both supports natin sa top lane, yung Disruptor and the Chen. Kasi wala pa nag-occupy ng lanes nila pero ayun na nga yung rotation natin for the both teams natin. So, they're just trying to mirror out the moves of each team. Tama naman, as soon as that OG swap, nag-swap din yung Alliance. Yan, shoutout kay Ma'am Ban, sabi ni Junior. Yan, actually wala na si Ma'am kanina nandito Hey yo, Auntet O, what's up yo? Ayan, from Myanmar yan, si Auntet. But ito na-pull ni Jerax dito yung big camp natin. Pero Taiga is there to block it off. So yung efficiency dito sa bottom lane is minamaximize nitong OG natin. Pulling this big camp. Ito yung advantages nitong safe lane ng ng Radiant side. Medyo hindi balance unlike compared dito sa top lane, di ba? Ang hirap i-pull nitong large camp kung ikaw yung sa dire side. But ito si Thompson napaligiran dito, Stormhammer and the Razes will secure the kill onto this Shadow Demon. Medyo na out of position dito si paring Thompson going onto this SF aggressively. Pero sa bottom lane natin, si Chen, Stormhammer onto this Chen and there's the Shadow Wave. And I think Notil will fall. Pero si Jerax eyeing things up on the 3 lines. Pero eto na, kinumit na rin yung ating Metamorphosis dito. But I think etong Metamorphosis lang, para makapag-farm lang ng comfortably etong ating Terror Blade.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
And Insania, getting chased by this MK. Nakabusto Pwede pa habulin dito ni Jerax si Disruptor. But he will not. Kasi alam niyang may shrine dito. So, it's gonna be a 2-for-2. Bounty Roots. Pero hindi pa kinukuha yung sa top lane natin. So, si Seb, having that Arcane Boost, yung sustain for his mana is there. I'm interested to see what this Shadow Demon can do para sa game ng OG na to. But bottom lane, here comes the Stormhammer, but a turnaround with a double stun coming from this Chen's army. Tama naman, sobrang sakit yan. May Blightstone pa yan. Yan, shoutout sa'yo Russell Rivera. Where is RTZ? RTZ, sinong RTZ or si RGC? But si Jerax dito having that ward early on dito sa Dire Camp. So yan, check lang natin yung vision. The bottom lane, Stormhammer will fly through, connecting out to this Chen, but Chen will just walk it off. Pero may poison touch pa siya dito. Napakaganda naman ng ginagawa dito ni Jerax Batastan. Onto this is Sven. And I think Alliance here will just back it off.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Uy, si Jerax medyo nanganganib ng bahagya dito. Si Jerax dito na yung dalawang balls, but the surge is there to speed him up. At Jerax ay makakaligtas dito, but into the middle lane. Si Thompson is going on to the aggressive dito. Napaka-aggressive ng positioning ni Thompson dito, but I think the reason why is kasi meron silang dalawang ward dito sa jungle side nitong Alliance. So they know if the rotation will come, but bottom lane natin, makakabigahin lang sila dito. Taiga is falling low. Already has that double bracer. Napakagang double bracer nito para kay Taiga. Si RG. Kasama rin nila, tatlo silang umalis eh. Si G, si Jet, tsaka si RG. Yan. Excuse me. But si Qualifier dito is gonna be forced to play on his jungle. Ang hirap kasi lanean nitong Shadow Demon, especially he has this demonic purge up na para sa kanya. But top lane, Seb, and together with the Jerax, the Primal Spring is there. But Boxy is gonna fall. I think the double Iron Shell is too much, but the Primal Roar is there. And the turnaround, Quaifa with a double raises will help secure this kill onto this Monkey King, and Seb on the run with his surge, and he will make it out alive.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ano yan, Kuy? Strong pick by OG o sadyang pick? Hindi sila wrong pick, talagang Shadow Demon yung pinik nila dito. I think ang gusto nila dito yung lubog para kay Terrorblade, but here comes the disruption onto this Sven and the demonic purge as well. I think Taiga is gonna fall right here. And, one more right click. Oh, yes. Ayun na nga. Kita mo naman, di ba? Solo kill. Yung solo kill potential ni Shadow Demon is napakataas. Pag up na yung kanyang demonic purge, but Jerax on the backlines with the Iron Shell. Boundless strike onto Insania, but Insania will fall with the help of this Thompson's Shadow Poison. Pero yung taas ng level dito ni Notil. So, ILTW giving up the space for his supports to get the levels that they want. Kasi nga, para sa side ng OG, meron passive yung heroes nila. But even though, napaka-passive na, etong Shadow Demon and MK is trying to make the plays around for the side of OG squad natin. Yan, shoutout sa anak ni Dennis de Guzman Pastor na nagsasagot ng assignment. What's up, sir? At ito si No-Tail is gonna fall with a Stormhammer and the right click. But Thompson is here. Disruption onto this Beastmaster. And the Demonic Purge is committed. Napakasakit na damage naman. 4 stacks on him and he will fall. But Jerax still chasing down this side of Alliance. But so, harasin niya na lang dito. He's just gonna zone out these heroes of the Alliance natin. And ang score natin is 6-7, 9 minutes into the game. Medyo ma-action tayo even though passive yung heroes ng OG dito.
Top tower is under attack.
Grabe, likot nitong MK. Patalon-talon lang sa puno. Tignan mo naman yung warding for the side of OG. They have this ward dito in the boat jungle. Itong ating Alliance and Quaifa. Seb is here and Jerax as well. The surge is there, but nasa yung follow-up? Ando yung Iron Shell natin. May boundless strike pa si Jerax dito. But napakagandang dodge naman ng Mischief. Will it be enough to make it out alive? But no, Jerax will still fall. Di na po ba kasama si Ana sa roster ng OG? Hindi na eh. Pero pagka bumalik siya siguro, pwede pa siya maglaro sa OG. But the glimpse is there. ILTW running for his life, and the roar has been committed as well. And but Insania will fall with the help of this chain creeps natin. But the heal is there to sustain this life of Terrorblade. The turnaround is there, and 2-for-1 trade going the way of OG. Ended up killing this Beastmaster and the Disruptor in exchange for their Terrorblade's life. And I think kung ikaw yung OG, you're gonna be fine with this one. So 8-9 yung ating kills on the board. Mga tumaya sa first 10 kills natin, medyo kinakabahan na. But here comes the aggressive smoke from the side of OG. But wala silang maaabutan dito kasi nandun na sa top side of the map si Quaifa. Kasi nga like what I've said, hindi niya kayang lumain dito sa Shadow Demon. Si Shadow Demon, one of the best 1v1 laners natin in the meta. I mean not in the meta, but in the Dota. Dota 1 days, di ba? Sakit din yan si Shadow Demon mid 1v1. Bottom lane, Kinetic Field is there to scouting stop at no tail with the Thunder Strike, but he's just gonna heal him up with the help of his Divine Favor, and maso-zone out niya dito yung Alliance in taking down this tier 1 bottom tower nila. But yung OG, I think, is gonna take this tier 1 top tower for free, knowing na walang heroes dito for the side of Alliance. And Alliance, I think they know na walang heroes dito. Nababaka para kay Notain. But eto na nga, yung dive coming in from the side of Alliance. But here comes the multiple TPs. And the Stormhammer will fly through. But the glimpse is there para pabalikin sa nakaraan itong ating Darkseer. But nandito pa si Thompson. Disruption onto this gen. And I think Insania, with the help of this Monkey King, will secure the kill onto this Disruptor. Pero nandito sa gilid si Boxy and the Primal Roar will be committed. But the follow-up, nasan yung follow-up? And the Wukong's command is there to zone out the heroes of this alliance. But eto pa, si Thompson nangangarap yung kanyang buhay at he will fall. Pero Seb, together with the Jerax and the turnaround from the Sven using that God Strength, si Seb mukhang mamamatay. 2 will fall. 2 for 2 trade. But eto pa, yung Requiem, si Quaifa falling low. At namatay din siya, parang ILTW, pati na si Taiga. So it's gonna be a 3 for 3 trade. Napaka-even na trade lang. Uy, pero si Jerax sa tumalon pa. Uy, nasa mali yung pagtalon ni Jerax dun, par. Sabi niya, damay nyo na ako, par. Pero ito si Notail, hiding on the 3 lines. So I think he's gonna be safe for the meantime. And bibili siya ng TP dito sa side shop, maya-maya lang, as soon as this script passes by. Ayan na nga. Excuse me. So, item check lang muna tayo for the side of Alliance. Ayan na, Necro 1 na nga. Ayan na nga yung sinabi ko. After na Necro 1, he will transition into that mech. So, yung 5-man push is gonna be online. Konting minuto na lang for the side of Alliance. And here comes the smoke play coming from the Alliance squad. So, let's see if they can catch something off with this smoke. But Jerax is here to scouting stuff for his team. At ayun na nga, napakagandang pag-break ng smoke. So Jerax, he knows, I mean OG knows what's up. And the immediate D-ward is gonna come from this Monkey King. Pero level 1 lang yung glimpse ni Disruptor dito, So he went all out for that damage. But Notail, having that haste rune, napakabilis. And I think Alliance will just gonna have a free tier 1 tower natin, considering na yung heroes ng OG is rotating dun sa ating top lane. And Thompson is pushing out, but si Jerax will be caught out. Nahuli siya dito ng vision nitong Hawk, I think. But ito sa bottom lane natin, Thompson hiding on the 3 lines. And the glimpse is there with the help of this kinetic field. But the disruption is there. Primal roll will be used as well together with the static storm. But sobrang tanky dito ni Thompson with the help of this chance heal. So he will make it out alive safely with the help of this chance heal. Napakagandang usage ng heal ni Chendon. But here comes the retaliation coming from the side of OG. Taiga nangangarap yung kanyang buhay dito. Stormhammer will fly to connecting onto 2 heroes. And Taiga will just make it out alive. Ito mo naman, pagka-stun lang, nilakaran lang, pabalik. Pero si Jerax hindi pa rin siya tumitigil sa pag-chase down dito. But there is the Crimson Guard pop off by Seb. Pero napakadaming resources na sinasayang ng OG dito, Kasi napapush out yung silence nila and wala silang nakukuha in return. But the same thing happened for the side of Alliance. Nag-TP doon yung dalawa, but hindi pa rin nila but the damage is not gonna be enough to secure the kill on this Shadow Demon. Napakakunat nitong Shadow Demon, sitting on almost 1.5k HP. Sino lamang? So as of now, 50-50 lang yung game. it's still anyone's game. Hindi pa naman napaka one-sided. So, transition tayo pala sa net worth. Nakalimutan ko. So, top earner natin is yung ating Terror Blade. Pero eto si Mickey, having that mech already, so yung extra sustain is there for the side of Alliance and the medal picked up as well. So yung Roshan for the side of Alliance is gonna be there, especially they have this Shadow Poison and the medal para mapabilis yung Roshan nila dito, and not to mention yung presence of the Dark Lord as well. But Alliance is grouping up onto this top lane. Napakaganda nung ginagawa ng OG dito. As soon as they see this coming, yung grouping up ng Alliance, they're immediately pushing out the other side lanes natin, yung middle lane and this bottom lane. Ito mo naman. At si Jerax is trying to cut this creep wave with the help of his boundless strike. So Seb is gonna take down the tier 1 tower natin dun sa bottom lane, and the Disruptor is here to set things up. If mag-overextend dito si Seb, but eto sa middle lane, no tail. It's gonna be caught out by this S-Vent together with this Beastmaster. So, kinumit na rin yung Primal Roar dito, but Seb is here para i-draw yung attention, but the Crimson Guard will be popped, and I think Alliance will just back it off. But si Boxy naiwan dito using that Demonic Purge, and he will fall for the hands of this Terror Blade natin. So good amount of injection para sa gold nito ng Terror Blade, at transition pa dito sa ating Roshan Pit. Ito nga OG squad natin. But meron pa ba silang scan? But no, there's no scan anymore. But eto si Kuleifa nanganganib yung kanyang buhay dito. ILTW right clicking down this SF, and he will fall. Stormhammer trying to save this Disruptor natin, but the Surge is there trying to chase down this Disruptor, but again that Shallow Grave keeping this Insania. Pero sobrang sakit ng right click nito ni ILTW with the help of this Divine Favor and yung aura nitong pack ng Wolf natin. So let's see, pero si Jerax nakikipaglaro dito sa Alliance squad natin, and he's just buying time. Hindi alam ng Alliance kung ano yung HP na itong Roshan, but I think medyo mabagal yung pag-Roshan dito ng OG squad. Then they will just back it up for a while, but the glimpse is there onto this Monkey King, but the stun faking it out using that mischief use at si FK dito namatay. Mali yung pagkanyang use ng mischief, but the Primal Roar is there. Kinumit na dito para kay Seb, but the vacuum to keep this Alliance natin away from him, and the Thunder as well to save his team's life. But I think it's unnecessary na, kasi napakaganda nung pagka-vacuum ni Seb doon, saving his life. Uy, namatay yung Sven. Sa nilason bar, but Jerax, uy, nagsisirko-sirko dito si Jerax Medyo daredevil si parin Jerax dito Almost connect na sa kanya yung Wild Access. 5 seconds stun yun pag nahulog ka sa puno. Wala si Ana. So for the both teams natin, buti pa si Roshan pinag-aagawan. Malapit na kasi yung Valentine's Day. How to be you po, Roshan. Kita mo naman, pero si ILTW heading towards that bottom lane. Pero yung si Thompson dito, getting caught out in the open, surrounded by 4 heroes, and Thompson will ended up paying his life. At ayun, sorry, will be used, but no tail on the run. With the help of his boar, will it be enough? And yes, it will. Sobrang bagal ng slow ng mga burst niya dito. Actually, kinuha din ni Chen dito yung Anakis ni Boxy. Kita mo naman si Boxy medyo nanganganib yung kanyang buhay dito, but nandun na yung teammates niya to help him out. And OG undercover with the smoke, and I think try nila i-snatch yung age dito. Napakaganda namang vacuum into that primal spring, but the damage is not gonna be enough, and Alliance will just back it off considering na nandito na yung Wukong's command, but ILTW is here, and this defended disruption, napakaganda, but the kinetic field together with the static storm will kill that Terror Blade. Without his BKB, he cannot use his Thunder. But Glimpse, napakagandang list into Stormhammer, and si Seb is mamamatay din, so 2 heroes will fall. But nandito si Thompson, killing us, managing to snipe this Beastmaster's life. Ang sakit nitong Shadow Poison Kita mo naman yung ginagawa ni Thompson. He's just trying to buy some time and making things awkward for the side of Alliance. And yung Sven, nabigyan din dito with the help of that 4 poison stacks. And Insania is running for his life. And the Boundless Strike, yes, there's the Boundless Strike onto 2 heroes. But wala nang follow-up dito yung OG. I think para sa OG, they're just buying some time. But si Thompson trying to finish off this Roshan. And he will ended up getting that Aegis for his hands. But si Quaifa, nanganganib at he will fall. Pero hindi pa tapos dito. Round 2 para kay Thompson and ILTW is here as well. Insania, nangangarap yung kanyang buhay dito. Reflection is up but the kinetic field will not manage to get this Terror Blade and he will fall as well. But si Taiga naglalaban pa dito. I think Taiga mamamatay na rin dito and 4 heroes will fall para sa side ng Alliance. Napakaganda nung ginawa ng hold ng Alliance doon si Thompson. Ito na nga yung medyo problematic para sa kanya Soul Catcher, but here comes the disruption together with the Soul Catcher as well. And surrounded by 3 heroes si Mickey, but the Grave is there. And the disable na wala ng vacuum. Ginamit na dito, pati na rin yung disruption. So wala na silang pang-cancel dun sa TV. But Boxy, anong ginagawa mo dyan? Boxy using that Primal Roar to buy some time for his life, but the disruption is there to secure this kill onto this Beastmaster, and 2 heroes will fall for the side of Alliance. Ang ginagawa ni Boxy dun? Medyo nagdodora-dora sila and yung OG dito is just gonna push the high ground. So things are escalating so fast for the side of OG. I think they could manage to take down this tower, but here comes the Static Storm and the Glaive as well. Mickey still has this 10 magic one if he wants to, but the Thunder is there, swapping his life with this SF. Stormhammer will fly through onto this Darkshire and the Glimpse as well. Uy! Ano nangyari dun? Ba't hindi napabalik ng Glimpse yun? So it's gonna be a huge win for the side of OG, considering na yung namatay lang is yung MK while taking the tier 3 tower. So open up na yung shrines dito for the OG squad. So yung map control is mababawasan pa for the Alliance if they decided to take out these shrines. Yung ating dalawang shrine. Oo boss, newcaster lang tayo boss. Actually, analyst lang talaga ako sa Pacific, kaya lang wala kasi yung kasama eh. So ayan, kinas ko na lang yung game. Tinatry ko lang yung aking best dito. Yan. Pero si Mickey dito, having that Graves picked up na para sa kanya, and he's gonna go transition for that 4-stop for his teammates as well. So habang tumatagal yung laro natin dito, is nagiging relevant yung skill dito ni Dazzle. With the help of his Bad Juju, kita mo naman yung cooldown reduction. 20%, 35%, and not to mention yung level 3 Bad Juju, which is 50% cooldown. Napakabilis na sustain lang ang ibig sabihin. Pero Alliance undercover with the smoke. But the OG is on the other side of the map. Nasa high ground sila. And I think Alliance will just group up onto this bottom lane. Pero si Jerax, Primal Spray onto the creeps and the good usage of Mischief. And, uy! Hindi ko na siyang maabot nung wild access natin dun.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So Alliance will take that tier 2 tower natin sa bottom lane. Jerax might be in trouble here, and there comes the Glimpse into the Stormhammer as well, and the Monkey King will fall. Hindi niya in-expect na may vision na dito yung Alliance, and Alliance will still force the issue, forcing some kind of reaction for the side of OG, but yung OG is nandito to defend this one out. ILTW using that Holy Persuasion, but the vacuum wall is there onto 3 heroes and the stun as well. Stunning this Dazzle will be a finish off first, but Alliance on the run. And may mahuhuli pa ba sila dito? Pero wala na silang pang-catch dito for the side of OG. Pero si Thompson having that Aghanim Scepter picked up na. 25 minutes. Napakayaman nitong Shadow Demon mid natin. Tignan mo naman. Top 3 earner natin yan. Si paring Shadow Demon. Payaman. I think the reason why, kasi yung kills niya dito is adding up. Kita mo naman. 12, 4, and 7 siya. So, 20, out of 22 kills, he does have a 19 kill participation. Napakataas ng kanyang kill participation dito. But the
Dire's
vacuum onto
bottom
this is
shrine
Sven.
has fallen.
And Thompson is here to help out his teammates, but the Requiem is there. At yung Boundless try to stop that Requiem, pero hindi mangyayari, na-commit pa rin dito yung Requiem. But the Primal Roar is there onto the Shadow Demon. But the Thunder exchanging his life for the Shadow Demon. And I think OG kailangan nilang bumak dito. And ito napaligiran si Thompson ng 3 heroes. But ito ba, si Monkey King nahuli ng Wild Access. Nahulog sa kapunuan, pare. And 2 heroes will fall for the side of the OG. Nahuli pa ng Wild Access natin. Sakto-sakto naman yung timing. Pagsakay niya dun sa puno. Napaka-awkward nung engagement na ginawa ng OG dun. Chasing this is Ben. Kasi nakapag-react yung Alliance dun sa ginawa nung OG. Ang tagal nila inaabot yung Sven dun. Nandun na yung TPs for the shine. But Alliance, I think, will still push out this bottom lane, tier 3 tower. And I think they really want this one. But the vacuum wall is there onto 3 heroes, but walang follow-up. And I think it's just to slow this Alliance push. And the Crimson Guard will be used as well to keep this tower, to reduce the damage onto this tower. And ILTW on the backlines with that, na-manage silang may snipe dito, yung Disruptor, but Primal, I mean the Static Storm. Pero wala na silang hahabulin dito. Yung Chen, namatay na lang dun sa Deadly Guns. Napaka-immobile kasi netong ating Chen. Ito, the constant reflection, but the Primal Roar will be used onto this Terror Blade, but will it be enough? But the Thunder is there, Stormhammer will fly through onto this Terror Blade. But I think Alliance will just back it off. Wala na silang skills dito, pero they will just turn their backs onto the side of this OG, but OG still chasing down this Alliance squad natin, and I think yung Dazzle is mamamatay. Uy, iniwan na lang kay Notil dito yung kanilang Dazzle. Ayan. Oo, hindi nga talaga bagay kay Jerax. Pero maganda naman yung nakukuha niya dito. Nanggugulo lang si Jerax dito sa kanyang MK. Pero early on naman, may nagagawa naman si Jerax. Kaya lang, during the team fight, wala pa kasi siyang may offer kasi wala pa siyang item dito. He still doesn't have that Echo Saber or this Diffusal Blade to help his teammates in terms of dealing damage. But ILTW already having that Eye of Skadi, and Metamorphosis will be used trying to right click down this ating set of grasses dito sa ating middle lane. But the Crimson Guard will be used as well. So nandito yung counterplay ng OG ba? But the Stormhammer will fly through, but yun nga, Michael Jackson lang palabas, but the vacuum wall into 4 heroes, and the Boundless Strike as well. Kinumit na rin dito, but here comes the solo Requiems trying to zone out the heroes of OG, but nandito rin yung Wukong's command and the disruption onto this Taiga, and he will fall. So a 1 for no trade. ILTW, nangangarap yung kanyang buhay dito, but andito pa yung backup ng OG. The Primal Roar will be used, but the damage, is it enough? At nandito yung BKB, kinumit na rin dito, but the Shallow Grave is there, trying to save this Beastmaster's life, but Mickey, nanganganib yung kanyang buhay dito. Vacuum. Buyback will be used onto this Sven, but wala silang makukuha kill dito. Thompson, nanganganib yung kanyang buhay dito, at siya na lang yung magiging kapalit para sa side ng OG. So, I think it's a huge win para sa side ng OG. Shadow Demon for a buyback of Sven and a melee racks for them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, I think para sa OG, hihintay na lang nila yung next rules mag-respawn at 2 minutes na lang. Especially down din yung kanilang Metamorphosis dito. Yung Metamorphosis dito. So, they will have to play defensively. So, si Taiga is gonna go for that. Item check din muna tayo. Is gonna go for that Heaven's Halberd. And si Quaifa, having that almost his butterfly na. Ayan, it's flying out on this courier. Uy, pabalikin mo par. Yan, and Alliance will walk down onto this middle lane trying to pressure this out. And I think kaya nilang matik yung rocks dito. Metamorphosis is down and the reflection delaying things up for the side of Alliance. But will it be enough para ma-maintain ng OG yung kanilang set of Braxis dito? But yung right click ni Quaifa is landed back yung wall into 4. Napakagandang Boundless Strike into Wukong's command. But the damage is not there for the side of OG. And Primal Roar will be used onto this Terror Blade. But Alliance on the retreat. Shallow Grave will be used onto this SF. Jerax will use his Primal Spring to catch things dito para sa side ng Alliance. But SF with the help of the Thunder will kill this SF. And as well, the Dazzle will die. So 2 heroes will fall for the side of Alliance. Medyo nag-overextend ata sila dun. Right after this engagement natin sa middle lane. Napakaganda ng setup ng OG, kaya lang walang damage eh, di ba? Pagka vacuum wall into the Boundless Strike and the Wukong, walang damage yung MK. Ang dumadamage dito is yung Soul Catcher, but on bottom lane natin, Sven is in trouble here. The Boundless Strike is there, and sobrang sakit ng Shadow Poison stack nitong ating Shadow Demon, at walang buyback dito yung Sven, but the buyback has already been used by this this Dazzle natin. Si Topson trying to zone this Alliance squad natin. Meanwhile, on the top lane, ILTW freely taking this set of Brax's Primal Roll will be used onto this Shadow Demon, and si Topson nabigyan, ako po. At si ILTW trying to man up with this Dazzle, and napakagandang Boundless Strike, cancelling all the counter play using the Shallow Grave. And si Baxi will fall as well, manning up on this Terror Blade. Pero pare, maling-mali yan. Napakasakit yan ni Terror Blade, even though may buyback ka. At ayun, nakakinumita rin yung buyback dito, pero tignan natin if Alliance will manage to still hold onto their base. So it's just gonna be a 3 versus 3 dito. Boundless Strike onto that Reflection, and the Ghost Scepter is there, buying some time for him to make it out alive. But ito pa, yung Wukong's command connecting onto this Boxy. Pero si ILTW surge up and gonna manage to right click down this Beastmaster. Without this buyback, I think this will be a Mega Craves for the side of OG. Tignan mo naman, hindi pa sila umaalis dito. Andiyan si Jerax, nangungulit lang, at eto, sobrang kulit ni Jerax dito, but the vacuum is there. But where's the follow-up? Eto na, si ILTW right-clicking down this Sven, but namatay dito si Seb instead, and the buyback is there. Has been used na dito sa Dark City, and ILTW, uy, chacha lang siya, oh. Hinihintay niya lang lumit yung kanyang HP dito, but nandun yung BKB, and the Thunder onto his teammate. Pinaglalaroan ni ILTW dito si Quaifa. Running around in circles lang. Pero tignan natin if Alliance can still hold it out. At napakasakit naman nung Soul Catcher, and SF will fall. Although nag-miss yung Boundless Strike doon, the damage is still there. But the buyback will be used. Will it be enough? And Mega Creeps will be taken by the side of OG, and si Seb namatay dun sa ating Gate Digans. And as well, si Jerax, medyo kumukulit-kulit ka dyan, pare. But Stormhammer onto this Terror Blade, and I think but the disruption is there, and will it be enough? But the Thunder is there, managing to turn things around. But the Shallow Grave onto this SF, keeping his life safe. But eto pa yung turnaround natin coming from the Shadow Demon. Napakasakit ng Shadow Poison, stacking onto Sven and the SF as well. And I think if you're Alliance dito, you will call the GG na. Especially up na yung Mega Creeps dito for the side of OG. Pero hindi pa rin sila nagko-call ng GG dito. They will still fight it out para sa ating game number 1. Pero si Jerax, buyback will be used, but the Boundless Strike onto 3 heroes. Napakagandang recall, but the Primal Roar is there. At Shallow Grave para kay Boxy to keep himself alive for the meantime. But the Thunder is there onto his teammates. And ayun, namatay din yung ating Beastmaster. Pero hindi pa rin sila nagko-call ng GG dito. So Alliance will still fight this one out. But the Boundless Strike onto this Dazzle, right-clicking down, the Disruption as well. Napakagandang usage ng Static Storm natin onto 2 heroes. But tignan natin si ILTW, mamamatay ba? Yes, he will! And the buyback immediately will be used. And I think Holy Persuasion para ma-recall agad dito yung ating Terror Blade. Kaya lang walang mana dito si Notel. And ayun na nga, GG will be called for the side of Alliance. 35 minutes into the game, 13k gold lead para sa side ng OG.
OG victory!
So game number 1 natin will be managed to take by the OG squad natin.